So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K18, and in today's video going to be rebuilding the Miami Heat. Miami Heat made a ton of offseason moves. They were one of the final three teams, I believe, for Gordon Hayward. I believe it was them, the Celtics, and obviously the Utah Jazz. Obviously ended up signing with the Celtics, so that didn't really work out for them, but they did make quite a bit of offseason moves. Looking at this roster, Hassan Whiteside is obviously their star piece, their franchise piece. He's 28. I thought he was a little bit younger than that, but he's probably going to stay on this team the whole time. For all of you that say I get Hassan Whiteside a lot, I'll try to not get him so much after this video. Obviously, I already have him, so there's no need to trade for him. So far for the rest of this team, Goran Dragic is not bad. He is 31, though, so he's probably going to start to regress a little bit. He also is on a relatively cheap contract for what contracts are in the NBA today. So I'm probably going to go ahead and look to move him just because he's 31, and I'm pretty sure I can acquire a pretty decent young piece for him. Dion Waiters got paid this offseason. I mean, not paid too much. I mean, he's only $11 million. So I'm probably going to give him at least 1 year, only 25 years old. See how he does after 1 year. James Johnson, I know they re-signed after they failed to get Gordon Hayward. Tyler Johnson, was it this year or last year they re-signed him? I'm not sure what it was. Whatever it is, it's not a terrible contract. Justice Winslow, hopefully he can progress. I'm definitely not going to say he's untouchable. I mean, I'd like to build around him, but if he can't progress in anything, he's definitely going to be traded because he probably definitely still has some pretty good trade value only at the age of 21. They signed Kelly Olynyk from the Celtics. My opinion, this is stupid signing. It's just a lot of money for a guy that occasionally gets hot and hits a couple of threes in the game. Trust me, as a Celtics fan, that's what he does. He gets hot. He occasionally hits a couple threes. It's awesome. You'll see it all over Twitter. He looks so good, and then when you're actually watching a normal game where he doesn't do anything, it's so painful just to watch him move out on the floor. That's all I'm going to say about Kelly Olynyk. I don't know much about Wayne Ellington. Josh Richardson, I believe, got paid. Oh, I thought he had an extension. I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong. They drafted Bam Adebayo this year with the 14th pick in the draft. I'm not sure how well he'll progress, honestly, at all. I feel like there's a lot more than 15 people on this team, but you know what, whatever. It doesn't really matter. So I think I actually honestly might leave this team the way it is for season number 1. I definitely do want to acquire a better power forward than Jordan Mickey. Like Josh Richardson and Bam Adebayo is not even getting any minutes right now. So what I'm going to do, change Bam Adebayo to the power forward position because he is nice and young. Hopefully he'll progress a little bit. And I definitely do also want to get Josh Richardson some minutes. So hopefully Bam can start at power forward. Yes, he is right now. We have so many shooting guards. I think I'm going to trade Wayne Ellington and Rodney Magruder right now, actually, just because I definitely want to get Richardson some minutes. So let's see what I can get for these two guys. Bobby Portis isn't bad. John Collins isn't bad, but I do trade for him quite a bit. Justin Patton, but God, I'm not really seeing much. You know what? I think I'm gonna take Bobby Portis and Jerry Grant. I'll trade for Bobby Portis too much. I very well could. He's honestly gonna start over what's his name? Who am I thinking of? Bam Adebayo now. So I still definitely do want to get Bam some minutes. I think I'm gonna take these few minutes away from Tyler Johnson, a few more to Winslow. Definitely gonna take away from Olynyk and a few from him, and I'm gonna give Bam Adebayo 9 minutes for this year. So is this a 10-man or a 9-man? It's a 10-man rotation. Should set that there. No scoring options for this year. I don't really care. I'm going to leave the team the way it is. Goran Dragic does have 2 years on his contract, so I can't trade him in the offseason. So hopefully we can be a pretty good team in the Eastern Conference. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Hopefully we can be a pretty good team in the Eastern Conference. And here at the end of season number 1, Russell Westbrook wins the MVP award. 29 points, 11 rebounds, 8.5 assists, 1, and pretty much 2 steals. Lonzo Rookie of the Year. Let me guess. Wait for it. Is Defensive Player of the Year next? Is it Defensive Player of the Year next? No, it's 6th man. Jeremy Lin. Gobert. No, it's Drummond. Damn it. Most improved Jerry Grant. Kyle O'Quinman's. Wow. Okay. I've never seen Kyle O'Quinman most improved. Steve Kerr probably. Yep. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. 60-22. That's the Warriors' record. First in the Western Conference. Any heat on these All-NBA teams? Not even Whiteside. That would have been nice. Whiteside make a defensive team. He does. He makes the all-defensive second team. He's up to an 89 overall. I will definitely take. I doubt that Bam Adebayo made either of these teams, and he did not. That would have been nice, but you know what? It happened. So we do go 42-40 on the year. We were floating between the 3rd and the 6th seed. We ended up losing the final 2 games in the year, so it bumped us down to the 6th seed. We were literally, like I'm saying, with 2 games. Ready? I don't even know if I can probably see it, but with 2 games left, like here, we were the 3 seed. We lost these final 2 games and became the 6th seed. It's just what the Eastern Conference is. Whole bunch of lackluster teams. Player stats in the year: Goran Dragic led us in scoring, then Hassan Whiteside, then Dion Waiters, then James Johnson, Tyler Johnson, Bobby Portis. Rebounds was Whiteside, Portis, who had a very good year, actually. I'll take 10 and 8 from him. And then Johnson, and assists was Dragic, Waiters, and Johnson. All right, standings on the year. So we were floating right here. I'm telling you, dude, look at the difference between literally the 8 seed and like the 3 seed. It's a 2-game difference, literally. Like, good God, the Eastern Conference is terrible. 2K hates the Celtics so much. Like, this is such a good team. This is not a 41-41 team. Good God. I know Crispy Flakes made a whole video about that, but yeah, it's just so stupid. So we are taking on the Bucks in the first round. We're probably going to lose, so I'm just going to simulate the whole series. And, okay, we somehow won. The Wizards beat the Raptors. I'm not sure how the Wizards were even a 17th. In my opinion, they're probably the second or third best team in the Eastern Conference, excuse me. We get swept by them. Let's go ahead and simulate the playoffs right now. Warriors and Cavs. Oh boy, here we go. Warriors win. Steph Curry's your Finals MVP. Nobody cares because it's literally the same thing every year. So into the offseason right now. Okay, here's where we get into some trades. Just because, is Eric Spoelstra under contract still? He is, and he has good enough ratings. I'm just going to keep him. He's honestly fine. So up to the draft. I think I can probably trade Goran Dragic for a relatively high pick. So let's just see what offer I can get for him. Because he does have 3.5-star trade value. I can get Kemba. I can get the 4th overall pick, which would be nice. But I kind of want to get a higher pick than 4. So who has like trade finder? Who has like the 3rd? Is that? Do we have like no picks? We have 1 pick. Where are our draft picks? What? Okay. Well, apparently we don't even have a pick this year, do we? Where are our draft picks? Okay, I guess we just don't have future picks. The second pick is the Lakers. They're not getting Whiteside. See, this is more reasonable. That is definitely more reasonable right there. So I think I'm going to give you Goran Dragic and Kelly Olynyk, but can I keep this and you can keep this? No, I don't want Jordan Clarkson. So how about I give you another player? You can have AJ Hammonds. No, I don't want Jordan Clarkson. I don't want to give up my only pick in the future. Good God. I'll give you James Johnson instead of AJ Hammonds. How about that? Okay, that works for me. We now have the 2nd overall pick. I ideally have somebody I want to take in mind. I'm either going to take Michael Porter Jr. or DeAndre Ayton because we do need a power forward and a small forward. So I'll see you guys rookie signing with who I drafted 2nd overall. So we didn't end up taking Michael Porter Jr. 2nd overall. DeAndre Ayton did go 1. I was really fine with either of them. They're both going to progress into pretty much studs in at least their first year. So I don't mind him. We do need a small forward anyways. So Winslow's going to get the team option. I don't know if I'm going to trade him or not. Like, he's a decent backup, but he also probably has great trade value because he's only 22. Bobby Portis can definitely get his team option accepted. Honestly, pretty good pickup right there. Jerian Grant, $2.5 million, no thank you. And Jordan Mickey, you're probably not even going to get minutes anyway, so I'm not even going to waste the $500,000 on you. So, Josh Richardson get the qualifying. I swear he got paid in real life. Like, I really thought he did. I could just be stupid, but all right. So we're working with $27 million roughly right now. I'm pretty sure it's actually more than that once I. Oh, it's actually not more than that. Dion Waiters. Oh, Tyler Johnson's making $19 million. Did not realize that. Yeah, no thank you. Please, just not working for me. Oh, Chris Middleton's here. That's not bad. Donovan Mitchell's here. And Tony Bradley. I might have taken. Do we have more picks now? Can I not give you this pick, though? Instead, can I give you... can I give you Dion Waiters instead? Actually, that's too much, I think. How would I give you Bam Adebayo? AJ Hammonds for a first-round pick. Yeah, so this is fair. So Tyler Johnson, Bam Adebayo, and AJ Hammonds going over to the Jazz for Donovan Mitchell, Tony Bradley, and another first-round pick. I honestly don't know where all our picks are. Like, literally makes no sense to me. So we're definitely working with much more cap space now, around $46 million. Dion Waiters isn't bad. I feel like I can definitely improve, though, and it definitely would clear more cap space just because I'm probably going to start Donovan Mitchell because he is only 21 years old, and he's definitely going to progress into at least an 81 definitely by the next season. So Lauri Markkanen is here. I think I'm going to have to take that trade. Malik Monk's here. We're getting really good offers. Thank God I did not throw him in that last trade. Lauri Markkanen, can you keep Robin Lopez? Thank you, Jesus. So what a trade. So we now have a sick front court in Whiteside and Markkanen. So this team's looking very, very, very good right now. We do need a point guard, though. So point guard, who is here as a point guard? Let's just see. Isaiah Thomas is here. You know, he has no offers, and I wouldn't be, like, against trading him. So if he agrees day one, we do get Isaiah Thomas. So I'm definitely going to let our Carl White go. Jordan Mickey's cap hold you and you. Josh Richardson, I'm just going to keep for now, just in case he does accept an offer. So, do we get Isaiah Thomas? Isaiah Thomas is on this team, so cool. Works for me. he's definitely probably going, like, I don't know. I'm going to maybe look for trades for him at the start of next season. I don't, honestly, this team's looking really, really good. Like, I think I'm totally fine with starting Donovan Mitchell. So, do we still have a lot of money? We still have like $32 million in cap space. I could get Paul George. But, honestly, I'd take Melo and then trade him, because I don't ever sign Melo. Like, I'm just trying to sign players now that I don't really ever sign, because I don't, like, ever sign Carmelo Anthony, and I don't really, like, I signed Isaiah Thomas a pretty good amount, but, like, I'm always signing Kevin Durant, and I'm always signing Paul George, so just changing it up a little bit. Like, we got Melo on the team. I'm probably going to trade him at the start of next season, so if Josh Richardson wants to come back to this team, that'd be kind of nice. He wants $5 million a year, which is not bad at all. So Josh Richardson, welcome back. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2, where I'm probably going to have at least one trade, definitely for Carmelo Anthony. So since Carmelo Anthony is getting kind of old, we also have Michael Porter Jr. and Justice Winslow. I'm going to go ahead and try to trade Carmelo Anthony over to the Washington Wizards for Bradley Beal. Now, we definitely don't have a lot of picks, so I'd probably be willing to give up all these picks if I had to, and maybe even a player, but, you know, I don't really know who I could, like, I'll give you Josh Richardson too, and you can give me your worst player, Thomas Satoransky, who would not work because it's making too much money. Okay. Anybody you're overpaying, like, I don't really want Tyson Chandler. I'll take Jason Smith. God, come on. I don't know why I don't have, like, any picks. It's kind of annoying. And you can have, oh my God, this is, no offers. Can I get CJ McCollum for him? Okay, thank you. I'll give up Carmelo Anthony and Gerald Henderson for CJ McCollum and Mo Harkless. So, not bad. I honestly think CJ McCollum is not as good as Bradley Beal, but they're relatively close. So, it really doesn't hurt that much. CJ McCollum's also a stud. So, this team's looking very, very good. I believe Whiteside's contract is up after this year. I might just re-sign him right now if he does want to re-sign. He does have a player option. Shit, so I cannot re-sign him, actually. But honestly, it's fine. I don't think I can re-sign him anyways. Oh, actually, I could. We can just waive the player option, I guess. But, you know what? This rotation's actually looking pretty good. I kind of do want to get Tony Bradley some minutes. I'm not going to give Mo Harkless any minutes just because we have enough small forwards off the bench. So, this team's looking pretty good. Portis 17, that's fine. Donovan Mitchell's going to play 19, 25. Larry Markin is going to get 28. So, I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. This team's definitely looking much, much more improved. Hopefully, we'll be the top seed in the Eastern Conference at the end of season number 2. So what's new? Russell Westbrook winning another MVP here in a My League rebuild. It's literally kind of getting annoying. DeAndre Ayton actually wins Rookie of the Year. Can't say I've seen that too much. He's on the Bulls. Okay, averaged a double-double in his rookie year. Good for the Bulls. Jay Crowder, 6th Man of the Year in Cleveland. I believe he's actually going to be in the starting lineup this year in real life. I think they're running Isaiah once he comes back. So Derrick Rose. I think Crowder, LeBron, obviously. Actually, no. They said, I think Love's starting at center. That's my mistake. So I think it's actually Rose to start the year, and then probably J.R. Smith, and then LeBron, Crowder, and Love, I think. I definitely could be wrong on that. Somebody can let me know in the comment section. Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year. Tyus Jones, Most Improved. And Eric Spoelstra, our coach, went 59-23. Not too bad. First in the Eastern Conference. Is Hassan Whiteside finally going to make an All-NBA team? No. Do we have any Heat? Not one member of the Miami Heat, when we're first in the Eastern Conference, makes an All-NBA team. I love it when Mike Conley makes All-NBA teams over Isaiah Thomas. It's great. Okay. I guess, seriously? Hassan Whiteside doesn't even make a defensive team. Fuck me, right? Michael Porter Jr. does make the all-rookie first team. Stud. Absolute stud. So, as I said, 59-23 first in the Eastern Conference. Also, forgot to mention, I did go ahead and re-sign Hassan Whiteside and Justice Winslow during the season. Now, people ask me why I do this sometimes in the comment section. They said you can use your bird rights on them in free agency. It really doesn't matter. I like to do it just because it simplifies the process. I know, like, from the start of the 2K18 rebuilds, I know how, like, I finally did figure out how it works, like, how re-signing players works and bird rights on stuff. Like, I understand it now. But it's still a giant pain in the ass. And I don't want to risk losing players, especially when my team's as good as it is now with 59 wins and first in the East. They also take less money when you re-sign them during the season. You also don't have to, like, outbid other teams. So it kind of simplifies the process. The mid-level exception's still going to be there in free agency. I know they did patch it, like, a couple weeks ago where, like, LeBron will no longer take the mid-level exception just because you're a good team. But I don't know. It's just it's easier process. It doesn't matter. I can still trade them if I really wanted to. But yeah, I did re-sign both of those. I think Whiteside's was $30 million a year, and I do believe that Winslow's like $25. I'm obviously probably going to trade him. I'm not paying my 6-man $25 million a year, but glad we got that out of the way. Standings on the year. We were 3 games up on the second-seeded Cavaliers. I have no idea who Nate Walters out. That's who actually drafted in 2013. And if somebody wants to let me know who this is, I'd be much obliged because I have absolutely no idea who this is. This team is really not that good at all. They lost Isaiah, obviously. So player stats in the year. Speaking of the devil, Isaiah Thomas led us in scoring. That's CJ McCollum, Michael Porter Jr., Hassan Whiteside, Lowry Markkanen, Justice Winslow, Donovan Mitchell, Bobby Portis. Rebounds per game was Whiteside, Porter, and then Markkanen, and assists was Thomas, McCollum, and then Porter. All right, so first round taking on the 8-seeded Charlotte Hornets. I'm sure they still have Kemba, even though he is in a contract year. He will be in free agency this year unless they did re-sign him, which they very well could have. Dude's an absolute stud. How are the Pacers back already in the playoffs? That interests me. Oh, they signed DeMarcus Cousins and Dwayne Wade. Okay. Please tell me that they have both those guys starting in the front court. That's going to be really, weird if they don't. Why don't you just change one of them to a power forward? It makes literally no sense. And how did Miles Turner not win 6th Man of the Year? What were his stats? All right, I'll give it to you. Crowder had better stats, but I don't know why you're not starting him as a power forward. Whatever, works for me because we're going to go ahead and sweep them because they're so stupid. I just showed you the Cavs team. We are taking them on in the Eastern Conference Finals, and we have still not lost a game. Here come the big bad Warriors, who are somehow a 5 seed. I'm guessing they lost Kevin Durant. They literally always lose Kevin Durant. I don't know why. He never re-signs with the Warriors. Watch him re-sign, and it's just me talking. Yeah, they always lose him. Where did Kevin Durant go? All players. Kevin Durant is on the Nets. He always signs with the Nets, too. I don't get it. He literally always, it's just, I don't know what's so special about the Nets. I don't know. You know what? It happens. We're 3-1 on the Heat. Or the Heat. We're the Heat, you fucking idiot. We're up 3-1 on the Warriors. We end up winning in 5. No big deal. Isaiah Thomas, Finals MVP. Dude balled out. 5 games, 34.5 minutes, 28 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Definitely deserving of the Finals MVP. So we will be going on to one more year. Definitely just want to see if we can go back-to-back with this Miami Heat team. I believe Spoelstra is under contract for yeah, he's got 2 more years. We're fine. He did just win Coach of the Year. No reason to ever change our coach. Up to the draft, I don't think we should have our first round. Actually, we do have a first-round pick, but can I just trade it? We have one offer. Why would I ever do this? That literally makes no sense. Whatever. I'll just see who we get at rookie signings. Who is it? We get 66 overall, Irvin Woolridge. He's 7 feet tall. You know, it works for me. I know people told me to send him to the G League, which I actually might do because I know you say progresses 5 or 6 overalls. Mitchell and Markkanen are coming back, but this is also the last year, so it really doesn't matter. Portis and Quarterman, yeah, just those two, honestly. How old is Tim Quarterman, actually? Is he still on the roster? No, he's not. All right. I'll check right here. So, negative $46 million is roughly what we're working with. It's so annoying that literally nobody will sign. Chris Bosh, literally nobody signs mid-level exceptions anymore. They overpatched it. Pau Gasol does want a mid-level exception, though. He's not from the Lakers, but we're definitely better than the Lakers. So I'll give you, this would be a nice backup center signing. 3.69, just because it's nice. And a player option, no trade clause. Pau Gasol, welcome to the team. So that's actually a really good signing. I will definitely take that. Just because, I don't know, he's still an 80 overall. Actually, let me get through moratorium first. So, cool, we're through moratorium. He's on the team. Any other relatively cheap free agents? Seth Curry, we do not have enough of a mid-level exception left. Zach Randolph's here. Wouldn't be bad because we can probably let Bobby Portis walk now, which I don't really mind. So if he accepts the qualifying, he accepts the qualifying. I don't really mind letting anybody else walk. Wayne Ellington's here. I mean, might as well. We do need to fill out the roster. So I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3 with the new rotation. And hopefully we win our second championship of the video with this Miami Heat team. So we are going to go ahead and try to make this trade with the Chicago Bulls, sending them Josh Richardson for Chris Dunn. Now, reason being, we do already have a backup shooting guard in Donovan Mitchell. Obviously, CJ McCollum's a stud, and he is our starting shooting guard. We also do not have a backup point guard. It's literally Isaiah Thomas and Isaiah Thomas only. So Chris Dunn can be a decent backup. They want a first-round pick. Honestly, we have one more year of this video, so it really doesn't matter to me anyways. So this team's looking pretty good, I'd say. I'm going to take away these minutes from Mo Harkless, give them to Zach Randolph, just because we do need some backup power forward minutes. I'm actually going to give you there, and we can go there, and we can go there. I know I did say that I wanted to trade Justice Winslow just because he is making quite a bit of money as a backup, but honestly, Really doesn't matter. The team's good enough. So Isaiah Thomas, C.J. McCollum, Michael Porter Jr., Lowry Markkanen, Hassan Whiteside. Off the bench, Donovan Mitchell, Justice Winslow, Pau Gasol, Zach Randolph, and Chris Dunn. So, team's looking very, very good. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3. Hopefully we can win our second championship in a row. So finally changing it up a little bit, Stephen Curry MVP. I mean, that was like the 3rd year in a row for Russ. I have noticed Stephen Curry always wins it in the 3rd year, and he always puts up an insane amount of points. This year, 33. I have seen anywhere between 33 to like 38. He's absolutely insane. But carrying on, Bol wins Rookie of the Year. So this is actually the 2nd year in a row that a center's won Rookie of the Year. It's normally, actually, it used to be, who was it always? It was somebody. Now I look like an idiot because I can't remember who it was. It was always in center. I forget who it was, but whatever. Screw me, right? Bol 6th Man of the Year for the Bulls. I'm not sure who's starting over him. Drummond, Defensive Player of the Year. Trayvon Duval, Most Improved. Eric Spoelstra once again wins Coach of the Year. I'm actually rather interested who's on the Bulls. Oh, they have Marc Gasol. All right, well, whatever. So player stats on the year. We led in scoring by Isaiah Thomas, then McCollum, then Porter, then Whiteside, then Markkanen, Donovan Mitchell. Rebounds per game was Whiteside, Porter, and Markkanen, and assists was Thomas, McCollum, and Chris Dunn. Up to an 80 overall, not bad. I don't know why I clicked on playoff stats. Standings on the year, 10 games up on the Brooklyn Nets. They signed Kevin Durant, which they appear to do just a lot, which is kind of annoying. Celtics, how they looking? I don't know why you wouldn't start Hayward at the 4 or Tatum at the 4. This game sometimes, dude, just makes no sense. I feel like we played the Hornets in the 1st round last year, but you know what? We'll do it again anyways. Let's sweep them. Let's just sweep them. We're so much better. There we go. Here come the Celtics. I just showed you their team. I don't know why they don't start Jason Tatum at the 4, but whatever, we sweep them. I just showed you the Nets team as well. And are we just not going to lose a game just like last year? This is the same thing that happened last year. Okay, this is really creepy. I mean, I know we played the Hornets in the 1st round last year and the Warriors in the finals. I don't think we played the Nets or the Celtics. I could be wrong about that, but I doubt the Warriors really changed their team too much. Curry, McCaw, yeah, they really didn't change their team too much at all. But we do lose game 1 and game 2. Okay, 3-1, 3-2. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to hit play game. Okay, simulate game. That's what I meant to do. Come on, let's not get blown out. I mean, I already won 1 championship, so technically I accomplished what I wanted. And what a comeback to go to a game 7. Okay, well, that works for me. Going to game 7 here in Miami. Let's see if we can pull this one out just to go back-to-back, and we're losing. Come on. At least make it competitive. There we go. Come on. Get back into it. No. Oh, fuck me. We lost by 1. We lost by 1. Fuck you, Steph. All right, you know what? We won 1 championship, so it's good enough for me. At least I didn't not win 1. So this team was decently good. Definitely not one of my best teams, but you know what? Again, I'm trying to keep it so I don't consistently sign and trade for the same players. I'm definitely going to leave Whiteside off limits for a few videos. I'm probably going to leave Isaiah Thomas off limits for a few videos just because I know I do typically trade for Whiteside a lot. It's just because he's pretty easy to trade for relatively. Like, you can throw up just an 82 overall with a pretty high contract, and you can pretty much always get him offered to you. I also do sign Isaiah Thomas a lot. Normally I trade him, but I'm still going to leave him off limits for a few videos. And then maybe in the next video, maybe I'll bring back Paul George or Kevin Durant, because it's really easy to sign players this year. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this Miami Heat rebuild. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Let me know any other general video ideas, suggestions down below in the comment section. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.